The United Kingdom is a country with a rich history and food influences from around the world. From the bustling city of London to the rugged coastlines of Scotland, a melting pot of culture, a heaven for any foodie. If you're a foodie planning a trip to the UK or just someone who loves to explore unique flavors, this is the video for you. Today we'll uncover 10 things you can do in the UK that will tantalize your taste buds and satisfy your culinary curiosity. I have a few tips for you foodies out there. If you're new here, we are Amanda and Felix. We're a foodie couple from Hawaii, a chain of islands in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. If you missed our previous episodes, we traveled over 24 hours to get from Honolulu to London, then another 4 hours to Scotland. The UK has been on our bucket list for years, and so far we're loving eating our way through the country and exploring all the famous historical landmarks. So if you want to know all the foodie tips, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. For today's video, I am showing you guys what to do for foodies here in the UK. If you're a foodie, you're gonna want to keep watching. If you love fresh produce, artisanal goodies, and mouth-watering street eats, visiting a market is just the thing for you. Explore the hidden gems of the UK's food scene, meet the passionate vendors, and taste some amazing bites. By visiting a market, you connect with the people and the places that produce the items while supporting local communities and getting a taste of history. While in Edinburgh, Scotland, we went to the Stockbridge Market and it was amazing to see all the homemade crafts and foods, and it really reminded us of the farmers markets we have back at home in Hawaii. We also went to Borough Market while in London. We're here at Borough Market, here at the very foot of London Bridge. This is one of the oldest markets here in London, where we filmed our whole experience and everything we ate. Check out the full video down in the description. One of the most beloved aspects of the UK's culture, the pub. If you're a fan of cozy atmospheres, hearty foods, and great company, you're in for a real treat. From historic taverns that have stood for centuries to trendy gastropubs serving innovative dishes, the UK's pubs offer something for everyone. While in London, we went to the Ye Old Cheshire Cheese.
I come bearing gifts. And of course, one of the must-do things when in London as a foodie, visit one of London's oldest pubs, such as the one we're at today, which is Ye Old Cheshire. Guys, they've been around since the 1500s. And if my voice sounds like it's echoing, that's because we're enjoying a nice cold draft lager in a wine cellar. This has been around for centuries. Crazy. And this area is called the Cellar Bar. So today I got the Caddy Lager, one of their in-house lagers by Samuel Smith. I've been waiting for this moment. So here we order it by the pint. I got a full pint. Cheers.
Oh wow, you got a few pictures? Yeah. I want to see it. It's a good man.
Oh my gosh. That is so refreshing after a long day. I can see why pubs are such a big part of culture. The hustle and bustle is just good to let loose, relax, and have yourself a nice pint.
Alright guys, so I'm not a big beer drinker, but Felix knows that I do like cider, so he got me a cider. Is this also a pint?
Yes, full pint.
Full pint.
It's sacrilegious to order it by half a pint. Always a full pint.
I'm super excited to try. I haven't drinking any alcoholic beverage here yet in London, so cheers. Very refreshing. It's not super boozy. I really like this. It's not super carbonated either. It has a little bit of like a kombucha type of taste. It's just crazy to think about the history and just the type of people that were in this pub back in the day. It was frequented by Mark Twain, W.B. Yeats, and even Charles Dickens mentions this pub in A Tale of Two Cities. Just imagine the type of conversations and the things that went on. As you guys know, we're from Hawaii, so a lot of Hawaii's history is fairly recent. It's really cool to see these kind of establishments that's been around for so long, and we cannot wait to experience the full pub experience.
Cheers! But pubs aren't only known for their delicious, refreshing pints, they're also known for traditional English food.
We even had dinner in their dining room.
A very traditional English dish, steak and kidney pudding.
Smells really good. Just like the rest of us.
Oh, wow, they really do it well here.
This here is the bangers and mash. So far on this trip, all of the sausages are very delicious. This is just comfort on a plate, you guys. While in Edinburgh, Scotland, we ate at the Rose Street Brewery.
It is no secret that you can find some of the best Scottish food here at pubs. Haggis, neeps, and tatties.
The Cullen Skink, it is very, very famous here.
It's so cold here in Scotland. Everything is nice and warm. It's just warming the soul. Oh man. This will keep you alive in a tasty way.
Whether it's an English pub frequented by Charles Dickens or a Scottish pub with a traditional haggis, neeps, and tatties, you can't go wrong. Afternoon tea is a tradition that is a part of English history. Tea was popularized in England during the 1660s by King Charles II. It was not until the mid-19th century that the concept of afternoon tea first appeared. Originated in 1840 by Anna, the 7th Duchess of Bedford, and has evolved into a cherished ritual enjoyed by many. It's not just about the tea, it's about the exquisite treats, the elegant settings, and the social connections made over a pot of tea. So while in the UK, while in England, of course, we had to get afternoon tea, a must-do for foodies. Afternoon tea is perfect, especially if you're out all day exploring museums, walking around the city like we did, and we can kind of chill out here, enjoy our tea, enjoy our scones, enjoy our little finger sandwiches, and some petite desserts as well, and get some caffeine to explore even more for the nighttime. It's a great introduction also to the culture here and trying the different types of food and different flavors of this country. So for today's afternoon tea, we are here at the iconic Fortnum & Mason doing tea since 1700s, which is crazy. And we are here at the Diamond Jubilee Tea Room where Queen Elizabeth II actually opened up this tea room. I got the Fortnum & Mason tea, and I'm gonna try not to offend anybody because here in England they take their tea very seriously. I'm gonna do a little bit of sugar, stir it up a bit, and then I'm gonna top it off with some cream. A quick stir, and now I'm ready to enjoy my tea. Wow, I love the flavor of the tea, and it's loose leaf tea, and I'm a big fan of loose leaf tea as well, so I really appreciate that. And I love that they give you the full teapot, that way you can kind of pour it yourself. You can drink and eat kind of more at a leisurely pace. For afternoon tea, you could do the regular afternoon tea. Here they do have gluten-free and vegan option as well, but I went just with the normal. Felix actually got a savory afternoon tea. For my afternoon tea, it comes with petite pastries, as I mentioned. Can't wait to get into all of these. 2 scones, or here they say scones, and then an array of finger sandwiches. And then to go with your scones, you have the clotted cream, and then you have different kinds of jams or preserves. This first one is a strawberry preserve. Oh, and then you get a lemon curd. So it's actually 1 preserve, 1 lemon curd, and 1 clotted cream. And for Felix's savory, it's a savory pastries, savory scones, and the same tea sandwiches. So instead of the preserves and the clotted cream, he got...
This is a tomato cream sauce, and this is a pesto butter. Very interesting.
I do believe you're supposed to break it in half like that. And depending which area, it's very controversial. Some people are very, very adamant of which comes first, the clotted cream or the jam. It's a thick clotted cream. Oh, wow. Can I put the lemon curd on the other side? So I put the strawberry preserve on one side, lemon curd on the other. I'm gonna try it out. Cheers. Fluffy, buttery, flaky on the outside. The cream and the preserve goes together so well. I'm gonna try the lemon curd. If you're a lemon curd lover, you'll love that. Nice tartness. So Felix graciously gave me a little bit of a savory scone. This is a cheddar scone with a basil cream. Cheers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very different. If I was in a savory mood, I think this would be the perfect way to go. It's like a chicken curry sandwich. Ham and mustard on white bread. It's like a smoked salmon with lemon. Lemon with white bread and cucumber mint. I think that's my favorite one. It's an egg salad on a poppy bread. Definitely that salmon one and that cucumber one are my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. I thought it was gonna be like a little harder. Oh, it's like a cream, slightly sweet on a biscuit. Shortbread. Shortbread on the bottom, a cream, vanilla cream I believe, and I think the outside is a little bit sweet and a little bit crunchy.
From takeaway favorites to fine dining experiences, Chinese cuisine has become a beloved part of British culture and cuisine. A must visit. Take a delicious journey through one of the most vibrant neighborhoods in the UK, Chinatown. Whether you're a foodie, a culture enthusiast, or just looking for a fun day out,
They even have karaoke here.
Chinatown has something special for everyone. Located in the heart of London near attractions such as Leicester Square, bordering Soho and Theatreland, you can find mouth-watering dim sum to colorful festivals. Chinatown is a hub of rich culture and incredible cuisine. Each corner is filled with shops, markets, and restaurants that celebrate Chinese heritage, making it a must-visit destination for foodies. We filmed our whole experience and everything we ate. Check out the full video down in the description.
So we're taking you to London's Chinatown.
Of course, we had to try all the barbecue meats.
And already we're kind of noticing some differences from Hawaii. We're super excited to show you guys all the food we're eating.
Visiting a cafe while in the UK is a great way for a foodie to familiarize themselves to any UK neighborhood. From cozy corners to bustling coffee shops, cafes are more than just a place to grab a drink. Whether you're after a perfectly brewed coffee, a slice of decadent cake, or simply a cozy spot to unwind, the UK's cafe scene has something for everyone. Each cafe has its own vibe, reflecting the local neighborhood, helping to shape the social and cultural landscape.
So if you're a foodie, highly recommend you check out their pastries, patissiers, bakeries, and their cafes. So we are here at a French patissier. It's called Caillou, right here in the Mayfair area, and we're super excited because look at these croissants. They are absolutely amazing looking. We got a sweet one, which is a pistachio and chocolate, and then we also got a savory one which has mushrooms and feta cheese. The feta and mushroom one is topped with a nice layer of shaven parmesan. Felix got an Americano and I got a matcha. Cheers for matcha. Ooh, that's very nice. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is very flaky. You can see the nice deep layers of the croissant. It looks like they cut it in half as well to add the filling and dusted with some powdered sugar. Cheers. Wow, that is delicious, you guys. Look at the inside. It was so nice and airy, super duper fluffy. The inside has a nice, kind of like a mashed pistachio cream, like a pistachio nut butter maybe. Similar consistency. Ooh, and then I get a little hint of that chocolate. And it's so nice and buttery, flaky soft. I'm glad we walked over here. This is delicious. Wow, it's really good. And the best thing about these London bakeries is you can enjoy it right on the street here. The weather is amazing right now. We're here in the summer, so it's nice and cool in the morning, not super hot, great weather, and you can enjoy the ambiance, enjoy the outside dining. Cheers. We went to a very, very famous bakery here in Scotland. It's called Lenan Bakery, and we're here in the Stockbridge area. They're actually known for their croissant items. I am dying to try tiramisu croissant. Wow. Ooh, this is amazing. There's another level of flavor. It's a coffee-soaked brownie. That's gonna be hard to top, but we did get some other items. Custard cake, I think it was called. Whoa. That's delicious.
A wee interesting tidbit about this bakery is actually a viennoiserie. Viennoiserie? Most likely butchering it, but it's different from a patisserie that we're used to. They're both French. There's some Austrian influences in the baking process. Very interested to try. Kind of croissant tart. Look at the layers of this. Oh my goodness. So light, so fresh tasting. This is coming from someone that doesn't even really like tomatoes. I definitely get this again. Oh, this is fantastic.
A true UK institution, the Chippy or Chip Shop. A fish and chip shop is a restaurant that specializes in selling fish and chips. Fish and chips are not just a meal, they're a cultural phenomenon that is loved across the UK for generations. From traditional chippies to modern takes, each region in the UK has its own spin on this classic dish. Whether you're in the heart of London or by the seaside in Scotland, you'll find delicious crispy fish and perfectly golden chips. Try the classic offerings, fun toppings, and even some quirky variations you might not expect. So the next time you're in the UK, grab that vinegar and mushy peas and dig into the world of chippies.
Fish and chips. Every local and visitor we've talked to about what we should try, fish and chips was mentioned the most. So of course we had to get it. And for our first fish and chips, this place has been around since 1871. It's called Rock and Soul Place. We've been dying to try a proper fish and chip, or what the locals call a chippy. Going in, guys. Cheers. Oh my gosh. When you get off the plane, just come straight here, or any chippy. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Let's try the chips. Thick and crispy. So crispy, fluffy on the inside. You guys just gotta do yourselves a favor. Any fish and chips you do, accompanying my glorious fish and chips, of course, is the northern style sides, which are the curry sauce and the mushy peas. So I'm gonna try the curry sauce first. Wow, you've gotta try this. It's so good. Trying the mushy peas. It is indeed mushy. Okay, it's not too bad actually. It's pretty pleasant.
An experience every foodie should have, Scotch whiskey tasting right here in the UK. If you think whiskey is just a drink, then think again. A flavorful journey into the heart of Scotland, explore the world of Scottish whiskey. From its rich history to the intricate tasting notes, it's a tradition steeped in craftsmanship and passion, with dozens of distilleries across Scotland, each producing unique flavors. There's so much to discover about this iconic spirit. Definitely a must experience for foodies. While in Scotland, we had to try some world-famous Scotch whiskey. Felix is a big fan of whiskeys, so I decided to treat him to a whiskey tasting at the Scotch Whiskey Experience. This tasting was definitely more of a storytelling about Scotch whiskey and Scotland itself. Unfortunately, recording of any sort wasn't allowed, so we couldn't film our experience. But we learned so much about Scotch whiskey, and we enjoyed trying 4 contrasting regional single malts, and we even got to see one of the world's largest collections of Scotch whiskey. I think it's safe to say that Felix enjoyed his wee drams. Dive into a delicious adventure and explore traditional British and Scottish food right here in the UK. If you're a foodie, this is an experience you absolutely can't miss. From hearty comfort foods to unique regional specialties, British and Scottish cuisine is rich with history and flavor. Whether it's indulging in a hearty English breakfast or fry-up, or savoring haggis, Scotland's national dish, each dish tells a story that reflects the culture and traditions of these beautiful countries. Check out our videos where we take you on a culinary journey through the UK, tasting iconic dishes, visiting local favorites, and discovering why British and Scottish food deserves a place on every foodie's must-try list. Check the links down below.
We're taking you guys along with us to experience some British food.
From aromatic curries to sizzling street food, Indian cuisine is a feast for the senses. The UK boasts a thriving Indian food scene with everything from classic restaurants to trendy fusion spots, each bringing their own unique flavors and traditions. The UK has the majority of Indian restaurants in Europe. Indian cuisine has become a beloved staple in the UK.
While in London, or in the UK in general, you have to try the ethnic food. Here in the UK, there's a melting pot of tons of different countries, ethnicities, and types of food here. Right now we are trying Indian Bombay cuisine here at Dishoom. This spot is super famous for their Bombay Indian cuisine. Lassi is one of my most favorite things to get at any Indian restaurant. So this is their mango and toasted fennel seed lassi. And if you don't know what lassi is, it's like a yogurt-based drink. I'm really excited for this. Ooh. Oh wow. It's not too sweet. Nice hint of mango-ness. Nice little sweet, refreshing treat. So the first thing we got here is the Dishoom House Chaat. And wow, you guys, this looks amazing. It's a warm and cold type of dish. Sweet, tangy. We have some golden fried potatoes on the bottom, covered with some yogurt. I see pomegranate. It's garnished with some beetroot, radish, carrot. Also a tamarind drizzle and a green chutney. We also got the chili chicken. This is a Indo-Chinese fare. Crispy, garlicky soy chili chicken. Yeah, it does look kind of like a Chinese style dish. Kind of similar to like a Mongolian beef, but instead of beef, it's chicken. Oh my goodness, you guys. It looks heavenly with all of that nice soy sauce. Ooh, look at all that green onion. I see probably garlic in there. And then you also have the little squeeze of the lime also. Got my mini appetizer plate right here. Ooh, I love the balance of that. Spicy, a little bit crispy. I taste a little ginger and garlic. I love the little acidity from the lime as well. That's very delicious. If you're a spicy lover, try that. Now the samosa chaat. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's a sweet potato right there. Wow, that's delicious. Tons of flavor. I like the freshness from that pomegranate seed. And the yogurt sauce is so cooling. I got my mango lassi. I got my little small plate of an appetizer. And we're just waiting for our tikka masala.
If you guys didn't know, a fun fact, tikka masala curry was actually invented in Scotland, Glasgow. And guys, we got their famous chicken tikka masala. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful this thing looks. It's so rich and deep in color. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try this. Nice, huge, tender pieces of chicken. And what better way to enjoy your curry than with naan? Come on now. We got their cheese naan here at Dishoom. Okay, I'm going in. I can't wait any longer. Oh, it's so nice and pillowy, fresh out of the tandoori oven. See the cheese inside? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, they're not skimping on the cheese here. Oh my god, it's so savory. I love the flavors of the spices here. More flavorful than anything we're used to back home. This is probably the best chicken tikka masala I've ever had in my life. Just drink this whole thing. If it's your guys' first time dining here at Dishoom, their chicken tikka masala is under the name Chicken Ruby. So just make sure you order the Chicken Ruby if you want to try their chicken tikka masala. It is divine. My favorite by far. I'm gonna try the chicken now. Oh my god, succulent, tender chicken morsels in here. The chicken itself is already nicely seasoned as well, and all the spices. Oh my god.
Whether you're a spice lover or just curious about the flavors, if you're a foodie, you definitely have to try it for yourself. Dig into this quintessential UK experience, one of the most beloved traditions in UK cuisine, the Sunday roast. If you're a foodie, this is a must-try experience when you're in the UK. A Sunday roast is more than just a meal, it's a cherished ritual that brings friends and family together. Picture a tender roast, perfectly crisp roast potatoes, and a medley of seasonal veggies, all drizzled with a rich gravy. It's the ultimate comfort food and a must for any foodie. Although not a traditional Sunday roast, we couldn't help but indulge in an award-winning Sunday roast and steak restaurant on our only Sunday we had while in the UK.
I've been waiting for this day for so long. The inner caveman child, whatever it is coming out right now. Yorkshire pudding, the perfect accompaniment to any Sunday roast. Don't mind if I do. Let's get some sides too. Guys, the sides here at Kylo are unlimited. I'm planning to go ham, or in this case, go beef. I am gonna pour gravy all over this, and of course gravy on the Yorkshire pudding. That was divine. It tastes very familiar. It is dry though, so make sure you put a ton of gravy to soak up all the flavor, soak up all the juices of the meat.
Look at all that meat juices just rendered.
And there you have it, 10 delicious experiences for foodies when visiting the UK. Which one are you most excited to try? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tasty adventures.
Alright, Foodie Ohana, until the next foodie adventure, it's been real London. Cheers.
Bye guys.
Been around forever since.
It's a great introduction also to the what would you say, like English lifestyle?
Okay. Yeah. We are currently at Ye Old Cheshire pub in the wine cellar. You have all over your upper lip.
It's just crazy to think. So I got a Fortnum Mason. Is that what I got?
Oh, you didn't even say where you're at, Fortnum Mason.
Okay. Samuel Jackson.
What's this artwork? Oh.
Is it bad to put these back here?
I don't know, babe. Do it. I don't know what you're doing at this point.